All right, guys, welcome to day one. Today, we're gonna try to assess three different components of your fitness. The first one is gonna be your lower body pushing strength. The second is gonna be your upper body pulling strength. And then the last one, we're gonna use the lower of your two strength levels to determine an appropriate assessment for a lactic tolerance test. For the lower body push test, we're gonna use the front squat. So it'll be really helpful for you guys to know an estimated 1 rep max before you guys come into class. If you need to look that up, coaches can help you. Depending on what your estimated 1 rep max is, that's going to dictate whether for the day you are testing an 8 rep max, a 5 rep max, or a 1 rep max. If your estimated 1 rep max front squat is less than 155 or 105, then you're gonna be testing an 8 rep max. If your estimated 1 rep max front squat is less than 215 or 145, we're gonna be looking at a 5 rep max today. If you have an estimated 1 rep max at or heavier than 225 for guys or 155 for ladies, you will be testing a heavy single today. All right, guys, moving on to the upper body pulling test. The class at this point is gonna split into two groups. One group is gonna be those of you who do have the ability to do one strict pull-up, and on the other side, we're gonna have those who don't have the ability to do a strict pull-up. If you don't have the strength to do one strict pull-up, we're gonna be testing a few different variations of upper body pulling. We're gonna look at your ability to either hang from a bar, hold your chin over the bar for a certain amount of time, or do a controlled negative as you're lowering yourself down from that chin over the bar position. On the other side, those of you who do have the ability to do at least one strict pull-up, we're gonna start with a certain number of reps of strict pull-ups. Then if you have that capacity, we will add some weight to the system. Those of you guys who can do at least 9 strict pull-ups, and for the ladies 4, you'll be considering adding some weight for a 1 rep max weighted pull-up. All right, last but not least for day one, the third component is gonna be a lactic tolerance test. Now we're gonna use our last two strength tests to determine which variation of Fran that you guys will complete for this last test. We need to make sure that we pick an appropriate variation of Fran that we can complete all the work easily under 6 minutes, and we wanna be pushing the pace. We don't wanna get hung up on any one of the movements. The different movement variations that you guys are gonna see in this are gonna be bodybuilders, which is basically a burpee without letting your chest go down to the ground. Jumping pull-ups, so in that one we're looking for a pull-up bar that's just 6 inches above the top of your head. And we're gonna use boxes or plates to set you guys up for that. And then the classic burpee, that's gonna be a movement standard as well. And then your standard thrusters and kipping pull-ups are gonna be in there as well. In order to get all 3 tests done well within the hour, we're gonna need to be on a pretty strict timeline. So listen to the coaches, know when you have to move on to the next one, and be ready. All right, guys, good luck. See you out there.